Depression is not just sadness. It is an illness that conquers the ability to feel any emotion. This can go unnoticed for several years. About 1/3 of people experience depression in their life. Teens are at a high risk of depression and must be carefully monitored so help can be provided as soon as possible. One way this could be done is to find a faster solution to assessing depression. Current methods take a lot of time and are expensive and can delay treatment. This is because current questionnaires are more than 20 questions long. The Modified Depression Scale, or the MDS, could be the hero to identifying depression early on. It requires students to answer just 6 questions on a variety of factors, such as social, emotional, and mental factors. MDS is extremely time efficient and may be the future of depression assessment. Mauricio Colonel Villalobos, a PhD student at UBC, agrees with this. His paper tested this new questionnaire is properly working. Mauricio further explains.
Well, the MDS has the advantage of being shorter, so it's better for big studies that have a lot of questions so that the participants don't get tired of too many questions. The scale itself is adapted it's intended for adolescents, so it's not particularly recommended using it outside that established target.
With these advantages by our side, we can find depression lurking around in high schools faster. This means that there's potential to save lives, the ability to improve the mental and physical health of young adults. But you might be wondering, how does the MDS work?
Well, the thing with this scale is it's intended for group data because by itself it's not very explicit on a diagnosis of depression. It's more for getting an indicator, but for this particular scale it's more intended for group assessments so that we can get information on a bigger image.
As amazing as this tool is, it still has its limitations. One such limitation is that its inability to diagnose depression.
If I was in adolescence, I wouldn't find this online and kind of assess myself, would I?
Hopefully not, because their interpretation is not necessarily as simple of a high number means this. It might be available online and someone might possibly do it. It's just not recommended that you do it.
So if I was a concerned parent and my child, and I suspect that I have a child who's maybe going through depression, I wouldn't be using this MDS on my child and interpreting it for myself.
Absolutely not. If you were concerned that your child might have depression, you should take them to a counselor or a psychiatric or a psychologist.
This means that the MDS cannot diagnose. It is best used as an indicator for depression among young adults and should not be used online to diagnose yourself.